Welcome to I Love the Library. My name is Deb and I'm the Public Services Supervisor here. Well, as always, lots of new fun arrivals at the library. Today I'm going to talk about a couple of them. One that particularly got my attention was the Smithsonian's History of America in 100 Objects by Richard Curran. What do you think are the important objects in our nation's history? Obviously, the railroad, telegraph, cotton gin, steel plow rank right up there. Would you have included slave shackles, Louis Armstrong's trumpet, a fallout shelter, and Mickey Mouse on your list? Check out this book that lists 101 objects that can be seen at the Smithsonian and see why these objects and more are important in our history. Speaking of history, and because we have a speaker coming in to talk about Depression-era quilts, I was interested in reading a little bit about the Depression. I found this little book put out by Britannica Educational Publishing. The Great Depression not only gives a view of the Great Depression from an economic standpoint, but also talks about the personal, political, and cultural effects of this time period. Very helpful in putting the events of this time in perspective. Looking for some ideas for great getaways? Check out Lonely Planet's 1000 Ultimate Adventures and 50 Places to Bite Before You Die. Maybe you want to consider looking at these books if you're preparing your bucket list. Both books have some wonderful destination travel ideas and explanations of what you would need to do these trips. Hey, baseball season is just around the corner. For you baseball aficionados, here's a great book to get you in the spirit of the season. Sports Illustrated's Baseball's Greatest will end many arguments and maybe start a few new ones. Sports Illustrated experts were polled to determine the ultimate top 10 in more than 20 categories. The rankings appear alongside stunning photography and classic stories from Sports Illustrated archives. So, who is the greatest slugger of all time? Check out this book to find out. Sports Illustrated's Baseball Greatest. Looking for a little humor in your life? Here's a lighthearted book you may want to try out. The Biggest Joke Book Ever. As the cover says, it includes over 5,000 jokes. Jokes for everyone, jokes for every occasion, jokes for every situation. So, stop by the library, check out our wonderful new arrivals, and see you at the library.